Hello Facebook people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss about frequency and if I look at it at all when it comes to scaling ad accounts and if I believe in audience overlap. Let me clear something out. I do believe in audience overlap. I do believe that there's specific supply and demand on a daily level which fluctuates based on the good and bad days, and I'm going to create a video about this soon in the channel explaining it once and for all. But frequency and watching the frequency and deciding if you're going to scale or not and audience overlap, they're two different things. Let's say for example that you're having one winning creative and one campaign over there with your winning product and winning creative, and you are doing one campaign with 100, then you do a crazy method with 100, and then you do another crazy method with 100 and everything collapses. This is because you cannot scale as much as you want, because it means that you are asking more on a daily level from what the market or your pixel or your offer or whatever that may be can take. But when we are scaling and we are having the option of using many products, many countries, many different offers, a good pixel of course, having different Instagram accounts that we are using from partnerships, having different products that we are advertising and different creatives for all of these things and different post IDs, then we can scale. And then, of course, we're going to have a high frequency, but you cannot just come in one ad account and say that, okay, this high frequency means that this ad account is not profitable or not. I'm seeing more and more people on internet talking about frequency, saying that if you have two frequency, that means that you are retargeting also some people and stuff. Who cares? If I'm profitable, I'm profitable. If you care about it, that's bad for you. Don't scale then if you don't want. But it's impossible, guys, to just scale to numbers of spending 500k, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million per month on ad accounts and not having high frequency. That's why today I created this video in order to show you that there are other accounts that they have high frequencies, but we don't care about that because these companies are super profitable. And today it's the day that I'm going to show you on my PC all of that. Again, before we go to my PC, it's a completely different thing to do the same thing all over again and again and again, just because you are lazy or just because you cannot find other creatives or whatever, and failing and seeing your campaigns collapsing, and completely different scaling with different creatives, different offers, different products, different landing pages, whatever that may be. And this is what I'm going to show you today on my PC. These ad accounts are scaling with many campaigns that they have different creatives, different collaborations, and even different countries in most of the cases. Okay, so let's go into my PC and let's see there. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my new mentorship programs, and I would love if you go to the website. You're going to find the link in the description, or you can find it in the menu of my website, and over there you're going to be able to see the different mentorship programs that I have. You can find the one that is going to fit better your needs, and I will hope to see you there. So in this account, since July we are having 36 million spent, okay, and we are having 27 frequency. As you can understand over here, let me find some months that we are actually going to be profitable. Let's go from October to May. Over here we are having 1.97. I have made a different video talking about working with average results and stuff. We are spending 30 million here with 24 frequency, and they are super profitable. Break-even ROAS is 1.35. So they are scaling, and of course they're going to have high frequency. Don't get fixated with the idea that high frequency means that necessarily you're going to have bad results. There are several companies that they're having high frequencies and they are having good results. All it matters is to validate these results in reality and also check them within the ads manager. Let's go in another ad account. Okay, let's go on this ad account, for example. 6.47 frequency is just 14 days, okay? A lot of people and a lot of gurus and all of that, they will just say this is unacceptable and all of that.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Most probably they haven't worked on big ad accounts. On big ad accounts that you spend 300, 400, 500k, it's impossible not to have this kind of frequency. Even me that I'm working with a lot of different creatives all the time. So when I hear people talking about frequency and that when you are targeting frequency 2 or 3 or 4, that means that they are not working with big ad accounts. I cannot explain it in another way. If you have been in a big ad account that's spending $500,000 or 1 million per month or more, then you are realizing that it's impossible for you to have 2 or 3 or 4 frequency. If we see here, let's see here for the months, let's go for example on September. September, this one was spending 283, it has 5 frequency, okay? And if we go on October, spending 5.39, November 5.91, this is a Black Friday period. Let's see now, like the previous ad account from October, if we go to this, it's having 12 frequency, okay? Which is totally fine, as long as you're getting good results, you know, you cannot just blame frequency for all of that. The total spend over here is 3 million, but you get my point, okay? You do understand that in the other account, we were spending 35 million on the same period. Here, we're spending 3 million. So it's impossible for you to avoid the frequency. So once and for all, here is a video today which is proving that you can have high frequency and you can have good results. On smaller ad accounts now, if you are spending 100 or 200 and you are having 12 frequency, then that means that you are doing either targeting or something wrong or targeting a very small audience, and you have to look at it. But when we talk about big ad accounts with different creatives, broad targeting, big spends, 500K, 600K, 300K per month, even 100K per month, you're going to have higher frequency, okay? Only when you have very high frequency on really small spends like 100, 200, 300 per day, then you have to be worried about it. But don't just listen to what other people say about high frequency, because maybe they're talking on smaller accounts. On bigger ad accounts, you cannot avoid high frequency. And today I showed you 2 ad accounts. By the way, break-even ROAS on this ad account 3.5, because we always need to talk with break-even ROAS also on the other accounts, not only with spends, because maybe the break-even ROAS, for example, here is going to be 8. So we have to also say the break-even ROAS. Once and for all, we have a video now which is proving everything. That's why I'm creating this video, to have them into my library so that I can send them to people when they ask me this or that. And I hope that it's going to unblock you and that you're not going to care about it. Watching the frequency on retargeting and all of that, and monitoring it, it's also important, but this is a completely different discussion. I'm talking today about total frequency in one ad account. I will see you for the closing of the video. So that's all I had for you. Results are results. You can have 100 frequency and have very good results. It doesn't matter, because maybe this is your industry, okay? Maybe in another industry, you need to have only 5 frequency or whatever that may be. Don't just use general rules that you hear on the internet for your case. If it's profitable, it's profitable, even with 20 frequency, as you have seen in other accounts like the ones that I have showed you earlier. So focus more on results, not only on the ads manager, but also the results on reality. See your bank account if all the things that you're doing are working, because it doesn't have to work only on the ads manager and be happy about the results on the ads manager, but it has also to give money on reality. And the other accounts that I showed you today, they are making actual profits for their owners day and day and day by day. So there is no doubt about that, because I'm on these other accounts for a long time and they keep paying me and they keep growing. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, my course, my website, and of course my mentorship programs. And until we meet again, guys, be creative, be consistent.